Welcome to the Mitaka Dormitory. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. Outline. Basics. Rules in the dorm. Facilities. Map around the dorm. About MSc and the tutors. And your schedule. Basics. Prepaid machine for your rent and your room key. Basics. Prepaid machine for rent. The prepaid machine is what you'll use to pay for your rent and utilities during your stay at the Mitaka Dormitory. First, input your number as follows. Each building name corresponds with a building number. For example, C corresponds to 3. So if you live in building C, room 219, you will input 3219. After, insert your money. The recommended amount is about $13,000 to $15,000 per month. This will cover not only your rent, but also basic utilities. You must pay by the first day of the month. Otherwise, your electricity will cut off. 3. Receive your receipt. Don't forget. If you do forget, you will not be able to use anything. All electronics, hot water, and other electric devices will shut down. This includes refrigerators. You will be given one key for your room. Please, for security reasons, do not copy this key. If you lose your key, you'll be required to pay $1,700 for a new key and copy costs. If you lose your key a second time, however, you'll have to pay 27,000 yen. For security reasons, the lock will have to be replaced. We'll be talking today about the smoking policy, bicycles, and garbage. Rules in the dormitory. No smoking. In the dormitory buildings, there is no smoking allowed. This includes the rooms, hallways, and other areas of the dorm. However, there is a designated smoking area right outside the common hall. Also note, open flame is forbidden. Do not bring any sort of firewood, gas burners, or anything into the dorm. This may set off the smoke alarm. Now let's talk about the garbage situation. In Japan, garbage must be separated. First, there's combustibles. Please put these in a plastic bag and close it properly. Plastics by themselves will have to be separated from the incombustible section into transparent or translucent plastic bags. PET bottles are handled slightly differently. Remove the cap and rinse the bottle well. Please put the cap in a separate bin from the bottle themselves. Finally, cans and glass bottles are separated as well. You will need to rinse these off. You must separate your garbage. Finally, if you have any cardboard boxes, magazines, or old clothes, these must be put in a separate room. You'll find these at the C and D building respectively. When you take apart your cardboard box, please tie it together and fold it as best as you can. Now let's talk about your bicycle. If you are an ICOM student, the dorm will lend you a used bicycle. Today you will choose that bicycle. However, there is a 2,000 yen cost that covers the registration and repair for that bicycle. However, if you are not an ICOM student, you will have to purchase your own bike. After your purchase, you'll have to fill out a parking application at the Mitaka dorm office. After submitting, you'll receive a sticker for parking permits. You'll need to put the sticker on your bike. Also note, when you purchase your bike, you will likely have to register at the nearby police box, or forms will be given to you at the time of purchase. After you have your bike, please park in the designated bicycle parking areas. These are located right next to the dorm buildings. It is recommended that you do use a key lock. Please don't lose your bicycle key. Now we're going to cover the facilities, which include the common hall, the tennis court, and the coin laundry. The common hall is where many students meet for a variety of activities as well as parties. The Mitaka dorm office is located directly outside the common hall. The hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. The common hall also includes 2 pianos, a newspaper section, a place for badminton as well as table tennis or ping pong, and the prepaid machine is located directly outside across from the office. There's also tennis courts located outside the common hall. You're allowed to play and reserve for a maximum of 1.5 hours. The common hall itself will be open from 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. For those who smoke, the smoking area is located directly outside the main entrance to the common hall. In each dorm building, there will be a coin laundry facility. They'll include the laundry machine as well as a drying machine. Each of these costs 100 yen per use. It may require more than 100 yen for the drying machine to completely dry your clothes. In this next section, we'll cover the map around the dorm and a variety of locations including Mitaka City, supermarkets, home improvement stores, shopping areas, bus stops, public facilities, and a nearby hospital. First, let's look around Mitaka City. First, here's the Mitaka Dormitory located here, below. There are 3 stations on this map. First, you'll need to know about Kichijoji Station, which you'll find northeast of here. Next, there's Mitaka Station, where the ICOM students will usually use this station to access Komaba campus. Bike parking here is free. Mitaka Station is used for accessing the Hongo campus usually. However, bike parking here does incur a fee at the Suzukake parking. Kichijoji Station, however, does not have an easy access to bike parking. If you park illegally in any area, you will likely have to pay a fine of 2,500 yen. Now let's talk about the supermarkets. Near the Mitaka Dormitory, Inagaya is probably the closest supermarket. Afterwards, there's Summit. It's a little bit farther and past the Mitaka City office. However, it does have some food cheaper. Finally, for those who frequent Mitaka Station, there's the Seiyu. There's also a variety of home improvement stores that you may need to use during your life at Mitaka dorms. First, there's Home Pick. It has a variety of objects from fans, beds, kitchen appliances, to even basic food. Next, there's Don Quixote. It also has a variety of home improvement products, but is much more wide-based. It will also have food, bikes, and other objects that you can buy. Finally, there's also a used furniture store that you can buy a variety of used goods for a lower discounted price. Next, there's the 100 yen shop that's located directly above the Inagaya supermarket. Near Summit, there's the Kojima Electronics Store. While expensive, it does have a variety of electronic goods that may be quite useful. Finally, there's the Uniqlo Clothes Store and the Yodobashi Camera Electronics Store located near Kichijoji Station. Now we'll talk about the buses from Kichijoji to the Mitaka Dormitory. Exit the south exit of Kichijoji Station, cross the street, and then cross the street again until you're in front of the Marui and Muji building. Go to bus stop number 3 and look for Kichi 1 through 5. Either of the buses will do. Ride this bus until you get to Shinkawa bus stop. It will be right near the 7-Eleven. If you wish to go to Kichijoji Station, you can find the bus stop towards Kichijoji on the opposite side of the street. There's a variety of public facilities around the dormitory. First, there's a Mitaka City office, where you'll handle registration and other matters. Next, down the road, there's the Mitaka City Library. Next, there's the issue of hospitals near the dormitory. The closest hospital is the Kyorin Hospital behind the Mitaka Dormitory. There's also a general Create drugstore where you can buy a variety of over-the-counter goods. If you have an emergency, immediately call 119. If you'd like to call the hospital directly, call 0422475511. Now we'll talk about the MSc and the tutors that will be helping you during your stay at the Mitaka Dormitory. Now let's talk about the MSc and the tutors. MSc stands for Mitaka Students' Council. They're here to enrich your life during your dormitory stay, and mainly organize parties in the common hall once every 2 months. Everyone living here is welcome to join, for free food, drink, and fun, enjoyable conversation. There's also the Mitaka tutors. They'll arrange a variety of events, including the welcome party, workshop, club and music, New Year party, Halloween party, and the movie cafe. You can register later at Mitaka Event at googlegroups.com. If you have any questions, problems, or just wish to talk with us, please come by the tutor room in B121. It's open Tuesday and Thursday from 9 to 11. On October 1st through 10th, it will be open every day from 9 to 11. So please feel free to come by. That's all for now. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to ask the tutors at any time. You can find more information at YouTube/user/MitakaTutor00. Boing, boing. No. Produced by Ryo Suzuki, who handled all the slide work and slide creation, and edited by Brian Barry, as well as voice work. Special thanks to Sho Tanaka, Natsuki Katayama, Yurika Fujita, Horoto Achira, Naomichi Fujiuchi, Takahiro Yokoyama, Takashi Wada, and Taichi Kiwaki. Thank you for listening.